Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
So, you guys are very lucky because I think you get a chance to relive COVID for the funny side of COVID with Sprung.
I
Yeah, that's
guess
true.
so. Yeah, I guess we get to. I don't know if I thought it was so funny at the time, but in retrospect, we could find the humor. That's for sure.
You guys are the brains somehow in different levels of knowledge. So,
That's one way of putting it.
I thought you
so
said you're the brains somehow.
Yeah. That's so true in life as well.
It's true.
is there something you learned when it came to your character setting up the perfect crime where you were just like in disbelief some people could possibly be doing this out there?
Hmm.
I mean, I suppose there are a lot of people always out there trying to scam somebody or rip somebody off. I certainly hope we haven't provided a template, but I doubt it. But
Yeah, something tells me.
yeah, go ahead and get out there with your duct tape and your,
Yeah.
camera pointed at it.
Yeah.
But I did like, that brings me into how about the split screen that Greg does, where I would remember these lessons I learned. And, while it certainly, we didn't increase the shooting week, while we added a massive amount of footage we'd have to include because, it's another thing to shoot. I really enjoyed that method of storytelling about how Jack did learn all these tricks and these tips from his nefarious friends in prison.
Martha, your character as Barb is hilarious from like the
Thank
moment
you.
she pulls in. How much fun did you have playing her?
I had an absolute blast. I mean, I absolutely loved sort of the finding her physicality and her weird face and and her humor and her and her humor and just the way she looks at life. She's just very pragmatic about everything. And I really like that. And she's also she's devilish and she wants to get her way.
It's hard to keep
And I
Barb
love that.
down,
Yeah,
hard to keep Barb down.
it's very hard. You cannot keep Barb down. I mean, for the most part. Unless you're, I don't know, I guess on top of her. But anyway, I think I'm moving forward too many episodes to know for that reference to be meaningful to you. But yeah, she was great. I had a great time.
And for you, Garrett, so much work just for a fruit striped gum, right?
Yeah, but boy, what a payoff, right? I think one of my favorite scenes in that pilot is that trampoline scene. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It's just so moving to me that he finally gets that thing. And Greg let me play it real small. It's just a moment for him, that he finally got to enjoy. And I don't know. I love Greg Garcia. He's a good dude, and he sure knows how to write a show. I tell you.
He does. We watch a few other episodes, and it's kind of funny how your character as Jack, he just wants a normal life, living a simple life, which is hard to believe sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean, Jack was a kid when he was sent away. There were still mandatory minimum drug sentences. He didn't, like he says in the pilot, he never stole from anybody or hurt anybody. He just sold some weed, which now is you can buy at the corner store. So it's we're not trying to make a big commentary about the prison system, but it's interesting how many other good guys are in there, and all Jack wants to do is be a teacher. That's it. He does. He just wants a normal life, but society keeps telling him there's no place for him there.
You guys have had a solid career. From the past, what would be one project you would want to relive?
Well, in a weird way, I kind of feel like, I mean, I think when whatever we do, it has its life and it lives very fully in the time that you're doing it. And then as actors, I think we get used to moving on, right? So we don't really think in those terms. But I think it's true to say for Garret and I that we very, very much wanted to work together again, because Raising Hope was such a joyful, wonderful experience for us, and we became very close, and we really loved working together. So in a strange way, this is kind of getting a chance to get together and work in completely different characters, completely different story, but with Greg Garcia also at the helm, was just like, if you can catch lightning in a bottle twice, then I hope, or I felt that this was it. I don't know if that makes sense, but because I don't usually like to go back and relive things, sometimes they're too painful, sometimes they're emotional, sometimes you just feel like you've moved on. But I don't think I felt moved on from Raising Hope really all that much. And it's so lovely to have another opportunity to make something that's so completely different, but that still has that same creative energy and that same collaborative energy that felt so good. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Well, thank you so much, guys, for your time, and congratulations. People are going to love this show.
I hope
Thank you so much.